This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrish, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
My name is Phil Parrish. 6 years ago, I started on my podcasting journey with the young lady with me. And hey, guess what it was all about? It's all about the TV show Arrow. Tonight, or whenever you're listening to this on the podcast, we're going to complete that part of our journey and say goodbye to Oliver Queen and Styles. So sit back, relax, reminisce, drink one for Lils because she's not drinking right now. Legends of the Arrowverse starts right now. Is this the last time I can use this song?
Yeah, let's retire it.
I know. Yeah. As I said, I am Phil. Joining me, as always, for Arrow since the very beginning is.
Hey y'all, it's Lil Hellfire.
Or as I like to call her, Speedy. They get you to cry yet?
So, I just couldn't do it.
Hey, come on. I am a scared. But I had human emotion.
Yeah, see, I don't have that icky problem.
Yeah, say.
Hearing for I just want to start from the beginning. Oh, what? Oh yeah, that's true. It's gross. I'm telling you.
All right, so start at the beginning of what? Did you watch the retrospective?
No. Did you?
No.
Ugh. Okay, good. Oh, yeah.
2 times.
I'm sour on retrospectives because of Gossip Girl, so it's just like whatever. I'm not gonna do it.
It wasn't bad. I mean, they they did like the first, they started off with episode 1, and then they did, they went through the first season,
Seasons 1 through 6. I literally know everything there is to know about Arrow. The other 2 seasons,
Well, I think you might enjoy it because they like interviewed like all the cast and like got their thoughts on stuff, and it's I think you might get around to that if nothing else. Hey, at one point I think Steven started getting choked up.
Yeah,
I am Green Arrow.
Like I don't have to be nice anymore about anything. Like leave. Arrow it's been 8 years. I've been in hell for 8 years. Well, 6 years. Let's be real. Y'all know seasons 1 and 2 are my favorites.
I remember that.
Season 1 and 2 are my favorites.
Mm-hmm. That's when we started chatting. Season 2.
But it just kind of took me aback the route that they took for the series finale. Like, I don't know. Like, I season 8 journey through memory lane, and there was real fan service in a good way, not a bad way. But this series finale is it's because that we live in an Arrowverse that we couldn't really get the satisfying ending that I actually wanted, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they even said in that retrospective that the first 7 episodes this season were like a love letter to the fans, and like they said like those first 7 were like the whole season was like a series finale, but
yeah. But in retrospect, you look back and you go, well, some of that stuff was a lot of wasted time. I'm just saying, in the rewatches, I can just skip it all because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, that's what pisses me off the most. Last season didn't matter.
Oh, gee. At the
end of the day, it didn't matter. Those flash forwards did not matter.
Even closing down the bunker didn't count because we did it again last night.
Exactly. But other than that, no, I loved it. I did, but it's just like I'm just thinking about this 8-year journey. At the end of the day, it's like, okay, you know, we can't use parallax apparently, so it's fine. But we did get our Green Lantern, skipping to the end.
Oh yeah, because as far as we know, because a box falls out of the sky, Diggle picks it up, and there's a green glow coming from it. So is he going to be on HBO Max?
No, he's not going to be on HBO Max. I think that they're trying to actually work out a deal where he can be on like Legends or another show, maybe even Black Lightning as Green Lantern. From what I understand from a couple of the interviews that I read, it's all these power moves being made right now. So
that was my whole point. So there's a chance we may see him as Green Lantern somewhere
in the CW verse. Yes.
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
Look, David's been a good man about this whole thing because he has gotten the minute Felicity showed up, and I've said this time and time again, he got the short end of the stick. So I feel like that was definitely like his little brass ring that he got to grab. And if the things shake out the way that they need to, he has that to fall back on. But I say if Blue Bloods is still on, put him back on Blue Bloods. Because I literally haven't watched Blue Bloods since the last episode he was in.
And I know you were saying Green Arrow and the Canaries probably isn't happening as a series, right?
Anything is possible, but we just literally don't have room in the schedule because we renewed everything.
Wow.
So...
Well, I was going to say, give us a David Ramsey Green Arrow series.
Well, I wouldn't even push it that far. I really want a Justice League CW.
Oh.
And I feel like that's why we might... Okay, look, a little birdie, I'll take this with a grain of salt. That might be why we're getting a Superman show. Might be a backdoor to something for maybe a Justice League thing to happen.
What, a series or
the Superman series might be kind of the back door for our Justice League, so maybe.
I thought Crisis was our back door to our Justice League.
Well, I mean, technically, Crisis on Earth X was our back door to the Justice League. If you want to get technical, but more traditional kind of.
Yeah.
Because we're getting Jazz and Stargirl, so it's kind of like they want to balance is what I heard. I'll believe it when I see something more concrete.
But could we maybe see him as Green Lantern on Superman and Lois? Because didn't him and Lila and the kids?
Like I said, it would probably be more a show that's more tangentially connected to the traditional Arrowverse, so like Legends or Supergirl, or maybe even Black Lightning, just to spice things up over there. Lord knows they need the ratings.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like they could relate really well together. So.
Oh yeah.
Since we can't get Static anytime soon anywhere on Black Lightning, that would be the next best thing for me. So if they were smart, you
got too many teenagers on that show, Lil Hellfire.
I heard we might be cleaning that up too. We'll see next season.
Oh my!
We'll see. I heard they're trying to like not be that station for teenagers now. They want more advertising money so that they can do the ambitious things that people want to do.
I mean, not to take it too far off course, but I've liked Black Lightning more since post Crisis, just because it seems like they're doing stuff now.
Exactly. Well, that's the whole Arrowverse at this point.
Yeah,
but I will say it was nice to see Moira again. Y'all know I love my board queen. It was great to see Mia having a happy ever after, and I was just like, yay, okay, that's good too, you know.
Oh yeah, because Roy proposes the Thea, but
yeah. So I mean, they'll deserve the happy ending, but again, end of the stake.
That is
hashtag
weird.
Still bitter.
All right. I was thinking about this today. It's even weirder after I thought about it for a while that they didn't bring back Earth One Laurel, because think about it. Have you watched Batwoman like this week or last week?
No.
Oh. Well, it seems there's a refugee from a a dead universe now. Another version of her sister Beth, who's
well,
not
no,
Alice.
I know the spoilers, but yeah, I know.
Okay. So I'm like, so
Thank
there's
you,
two
Twitter.
of them. I know, but there's two of them running around on the same Earth, so why couldn't there be two Laurels?
You know why? They have a grudge to ask with Katie Cassidy, and it has been to that show's detriment as far as I'm concerned. So whatever.
Because I mean, they were all going, you know, they're talking about season 1 in that retrospective. They're just like, oh, you know, Laurel Lance has grown so much. I'm just like, why did you bring her back?
Oh, don't. Like, there's just certain things that still stick. Like I said, it was good, but I have my issues, and even in the series finale, those issues were glaring up front and center.
Well, that's like even the talk with Quentin. He's like, oh, there's nothing to fix with you. I was like, yeah, well, it's basically, yeah, you're all I got. So, yeah, you know, you're the Laurel I got. So,
yeah.
They couldn't have least.
It was great to see Barry and Kara, though. I did like that. I love the behind the scenes picture of Grant thumbsing up the grave. That was great.
Oh, yeah.
I love that meme.
I know.
When your best friend died saving the multiverse, but you still remember he shot you in the back with those arrows. I love that meme.
And I'm sure it's like scheduling or whatever, but I'm just like, why wouldn't Iris come with Barry to the funeral? They shared a damn wedding. You tell me she can't show. She stole four.
Well, she's still bitter about that too. So, you know, she didn't want to see Felicity. She probably punched Felicity home. Barry knows his woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but wouldn't she want to rub it in Felicity's face? Be like, hey, my man's still here.
Now, Iris isn't that petty, but you know, she holds a grudge out here.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, I definitely love the opening scene. I was like, oh, okay, because you know, it's kind of very parallaxy. I'm just saying. I kind of love that parallel. We all know that's the only time I love Hal Jordan is when he's parallax.
Yeah, when he's full on evil. Yes.
Full on, instead of halfway. Yes.
Yes. I mean, we barely would have gotten any Steven if it hadn't done the flashbacks. If they couldn't let us go one last time without flashbacks.
Which I found very appropriate. Brings it full circle, super connected, if you will.
Super connected. Yeah, no, I mean, it's a staple of Arrow. But yeah, no, that was nice. We super connected the whole thing. But okay, but all right. What was up with John Byrne? He doesn't have connection to Green Arrow, does he?
Maybe somewhere, but again, they're not good with the comic book lore or anything like that. So,
I mean, he's known for a lot of stuff, but not like Green Arrow. I'm just like, yeah, maybe he did a story somewhere. But I was like, were they? I mean, between the huge, literally glowing Van Wayne sign, John Byrne name drop, I'm like, they were so trying to get Charlie Esser to watch this episode.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's weird.
I was like, John Byrne. I was racking my mind. I was like, wait a minute, has he done any Green Arrow stories?
And maybe him and Mark Guggenheim are friends. I don't know. Maybe that was just one of those things. I don't know. Somebody tweet John Byrne and find out what the hell that was about. Get John Byrne on the phone.
A couple weeks ago, maybe someone asked Marv. They were like, "Hey Marv, who's a big comic book guy we could name drop in the final episode?" Oh yeah, John Byrne.
Like, well, we are doing a Superman show. Durr. Durr. It could have been worse. It could have been a Bendis reference.
Oh, too soon.
I know him and Mark know each other, so let's just all be thankful. I think those are just two big egos, though, that can't fit in the same room together, though, to be honest.
And that was just...
let me stop spilling this tea, because it's hot. Anyway. What else happened?
The whole Mia thing was weird. It was like...
I thought so, too.
Hey, you want to come back to see your dad's funeral? Okay. And then, like, William's still missing in the future, and it's just like, okay.
Well, he's not Velocity Baby. He's not an Elassie baby, he doesn't matter. Let's just all be honest. William really never mattered. He was the practice baby.
And I know they're trying not to change the future, but what if you're me? Wouldn't you just be like, hey, on this date, don't come to the statue.
How did you get rid of crime for 20 years? Like, I need to know. Florida would like to know how you get rid of crime for 20 years.
With drugs, something. I know. It's just like crime. I'm like, literally, what?
Did he kill all the criminals finally?
Or like lobotomize them or something?
Well, I mean, he is
well,
who he is. And he could force his will on every criminal if he wanted to be good.
Like Little Hellfire. But I just took that as
I believe in 100% consent, no matter the situations.
I know. But I just took that almost as like an over exaggeration, but not by much. Because I mean, again, we see John Byrne kidnap young William.
Yeah. So
I hate Oliver Queen, but he's dead, so I'm going to toss his kid off a roof. Really?
Or raise him, and he's the evil one in the Green Arrow and Canaries. Who knows? We'll have another Beth, another Alice, if you will. Or we'll have like that Batman Beyond twist.
Well,
spoilers.
Oh, there you go. But no, it was like Big Bad was she. Girl power.
Maybe for now.
It's baby Sarah. No, yeah, true.
For baby Sarah.
I'm
gonna get me a t-shirt.
That's gonna be so weird if they don't pick up that series, because it's like, yeah, but they left the whole William thing hanging, and
it's because no one cares. Nobody cared about little William. Nobody cared about grown William. Once the Lassie baby showed her beautiful little blonde head, it was over for them.
I watched the show, but I was just surprised. What?
Two hot blondes and another hot lady? Yeah. I mean, I could watch it with the sound off.
I know you could.
But that's not how I generally superhero shows.
I know. But
although I did watch parts of season 1 with the sound off. Just saying.
I know salmon ladder. Oh, do you see David Ramsey doing the salmon ladder, Lilith?
Yeah, I was like, oh, maybe he really is getting in shape for a Green Lantern shape.
Lilith's like, I don't care, just keep doing it.
But man, he's got to stop skipping leg day. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I just love he does the salmon ladder. He's like, I should have did that a while ago. That's not hard. And Renee's like, yeah, because your arms are like tree trunks.
So or true, though. Yeah, Renee was still there. That was a problem for me. Like, hashtag, I'm not a fan of New Team Arrow. Like, Dina's okay, but they really shortchanged her too because she's a canary. It's what we do in this universe.
And it's so weird. Like Quentin's just gonna hand the mayorship to Renee. That's not how that works.
That's not how any of this works.
Bribes. That's how politics works. But no, and then the whole Dinah thing was weird because it's like I was so certain that we're gonna see the Spectre at least long enough to wipe the world's memory of her and throw her into the future. But no, we didn't see any of that. So it's like, okay, so how does she wake up again? If they don't pick that up, how the hell does she get to the future and no one knows who she is?
Well, they also had to change a little bit to fit Emily Beth Rickard's schedule and stuff. So I want to see how the original ending actually was too, that they wrote. It's a lot of weird stuff that could have, should have happened, but couldn't happen at this particular time. So I found that the way that they did when it's just kind of, I don't know, once you know a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, it's just like, oh man, it was good, but it could have been a little bit better kind of thing, And
we got Ragman back.
They're like, shut up! Now you can shut up about it! Literally the only reason they did it. But they say Wildcat still bleeds in those streets.
That's what I was thinking. They're like, they brought back all these people back from the dead. Yeah, I
He
mean, we saw
did.
so many
Wildcat
characters. And I was
dead,
like,
y'all. We gotta let it go.
I know. I was like, we still saw no Wildcat and no Sin.
She is. Look.
Man,
Look.
they really.
Oh, you should watch her new show though, Deputy on Fox. It's good if you're into procedurals.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
She's also in Scream Queens too, which was pretty good.
I was like, you couldn't bring those characters back for 2 seconds. Oh, no, I don't think we're not getting like a version of Wildcat, like, well, at least not him. Yeah, that actor.
Yeah, not that actor, but Wildcat's gonna show up in Stargirl.
Yeah, but I thought I heard the female version, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, but I thought I heard female version. I mean, I didn't hit nothing definite, but I thought I heard that.
I mean, it would make sense since it's Stargirl. We all know how Supergirl and Batwoman do. Doesn't have to be this way, guys. It's 2020. That's all I'm saying. Doesn't have to be this way. Don't be afraid of it.
But my buddy at work saw the trailer for Stargirl, and he's like, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. He's like, she looks like she's 7.
There's a market for it somewhere.
Hey, maybe they're trying to bring in the young girls, you know. I don't know.
Well, they should have done that with Supergirl. But here we are. She's full grown.
So we brought back all the good people like Moira, well kind of good. Moira, Quentin, Tommy. So Tommy and Laurel
I was kind of annoyed about that though. Was it just me like, look, as much as I loved it, Colin Dowdle, I was like, this one. Tommy was like the one thing. He was like the Uncle Ben. So it's just like, oh, you ruined it, you son of a gun. No. Why?
And like, wasn't he busy trying to bang his half sister while Oliver was on the island? I thought we had like
he didn't know at the
Luke
time.
and Leia thing going on with him. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
I thought he had like a creepy Luke and Leia.
thought he was hot too now. Let's just but they say it's kind of this weird thing where siblings that don't know their siblings, they are actually like attracted to each other. So that's like an actual thing in science.
Oh yeah,
apparently.
Yeah, it's like a family thing. There's like a family thing because I think they've said like even like if like kids meet their parents and they don't know it's that could happen too.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt that they knew that, but it's a thing. Hashtag fanfiction writer. Anyway.
But I thought we got some good fight scenes in those flashbacks.
Oh, absolutely. I didn't mind the flashback. Like I said, it kind of like tickled me pink. I was just like, oh my God, they actually did it.
Again, we hardly would have got any Steven if we didn't have those flashbacks.
Oh, and of course they had to give us the fight sequence, which was amazing. Because I think like the stunt team has always been amazing. Shout out to James Bamford and that is one thing about Arrow that's been consistently pretty good, except for like one season, the season that shall not be named.
Call me.
So they managed to fit in all the things that we love. It was really nostalgic filled, which it sounds weird because it's only been 8 years, but it's been a really weird 8 years.
Oh, sorry, it's not 57 years like Supernatural.
Hey man, we all can't be Winchester Bros. I get it. We all can't be Smallville. I get it. Although hashtag don't even get me started on that series finale. Don't.
What? Smallville?
Honestly, I'll say it was better than the Smallville finale. Don't at me. Do not at me, Tyler.
What? Arrow was better.
It's better. It's better than the Smallville finale.
That's all right. I agree with you. But Now, I mean, this is going to sound like BS now, but I remember like watching like it was either in episode 1 or episode 2 of Arrow, you know, back in season 1. I was thinking about the Smallville finale, and I was like, boy, what's this show going to look like when it ends? And
little did we know
how we ended it.
Little
Do you think
did
we
we
ever
know.
get Crisis on Infinite Earths? Yeah,
I know, like it is crazy how far it's come, and it's going to be really interesting to see what they do now. Like the heart of the Arrowverse is gone.
I think they even said in the yeah, I mean, and then like I think they said on the retrospective, like season 1, they're like, oh yeah, we were going for, you know, Grounded and, you know, all this stuff.
Which is BS though, because they knew about the Flash. They knew about it. Like, don't listen to any of that crap. They knew in season 1 what they were going to do in season 2 to get the Flash up. Do not believe that trash. Okay, it was in their contract already. So like that's why I can't watch retrospectives, because that behind the scenes malarkey. No, be honest, be real, because
yeah, but
I know.
Yeah, but do you think maybe by Grounded they mean like more like, you know, they might have taken like a more like they did on
when
John
you
Winston's
can't
Ship
get
Flash?
Batman, who you gonna call? Green Arrow. Just saying.
Hello, Megan.
Smallville did it first, though. But I think it was a beautiful end cap. I like that we kind of brought it full circle. You know, everybody kind of. I do feel like all the OG happy ending, and since we kind of reset the universe, why not? Go for it. I mean, they did it in the comics.
Okay, here's something else. I mean, the funeral at the end, they said they weren't burying a body. They were burying just like a coffin full of like keepsakes and stuff. Where's Oliver's body at? Is that him, body and soul, at the end? Or
body and soul, yeah.
Is that body floating around that?
Okay. Yep.
Okay. That's what I thought, but I was just like, because okay, spoilers at the end. I mean, we see. Okay, and here's the other thing. The same scene we saw at the end of season 7, Felicity walking through the portal and stuff. So how'd that happen? Because didn't Crisis erase that timeline?
Enough of it, but not all of it. Obviously.
Do you think?
Apparently,
the Spectre saved that. Did the Spectre save that moment?
That's his pocket universe, if you know what I mean. Hey.
You're bad.
But you knew once you in game, you also knew that this was gonna that was gonna be a thing.
Oh yeah.
No matter how much money they had to throw at him, it was gonna be a thing.
Oh yeah. But then like I guess there's people online today complaining about that ending because they're like, oh, what, she just chose to like die and go to heaven and leave her kids and stuff.
Well, she is a selfish cow, the character.
It's like, hey,
have you not been paying attention to who Felicity is over the course of this series? Are you kidding me? Ugh.
Well, again,
it was so,
too,
you know what? Why I like season 8? It was so nice to have her around. There, I said it. You can.
Oh, there. Well, one,
lovely, great girl, but the characters are no.
Hey, she waited till they were grown up, and hey, not like they're grown up in poverty. They got the Queen family fortune, and hey, maybe Grandma's still around. Who knows?
Oh yeah, because I let Moira raise my
It's not like she's the only. Hey, she knows she's on her second chance. She's going to be on her best behavior.
Maybe.
How messed up is that? I mean, like, I guess Team Arrow told Moira, it's like, yeah, originally you were dead and your son brought you back.
Meanwhile, they didn't bring back. You know what? Now I'm mad. I just realized they didn't bring back Papa Queen.
Well, remember, Thea asked that at the end. She's like, well, why if he did all this? Why couldn't he bring Dad back?
I don't like the answer.
Moira's like, well, maybe, you know, I think. Yeah, but that might have undone everything if he had brought the dad back.
Pulled him from one of those
and
dying Earths and put him in that pocket universe.
He was no innocent either, Lilith.
Just between us hands, Moira was kind of the worst. She straight cockholded him. I'm just saying, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think they're even. Yeah, because bro.
I was gonna say.
There's two sides to every story.
They were both
equally terrible to each other.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, like I think that would undo everything because that's the purpose of how he set off on his whole thing of who he is. But
I was waiting for Malcolm to walk in.
You shut your mouth.
No Malcolm Merlin. Hey, we never saw
Tommy. Body. Don't be greedy. We got one Merlin. Don't be greedy.
We got the Al Gould sisters too at the funeral.
I love that actually.
But yeah, we got the Al Gould sisters. Yes, beloved.
I'm really kind of upset that they didn't end on 169 as a series though. Like that would have been the everything to Lil Hellfire. Like you ended on 169. Y'all the real.
I know. Was it like 170?
Yeah, it's 170.
Oh my lord! I was.
So it's like Green on the Canaries get a +1 because they're episode 169. They get a +1.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, if we give this an A++ if they had done that.
Mwah! So close.
You're like, just drop that episode 9. It would have been perfect.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I think James Bamford is actually a fan of John Byrne. I think I read that somewhere, and that's why he was the bad guy.
Okay. But no, I mean the whole thing with Nyssa was great. So hey, want to create some romantic friction, a love triangle? Put Nyssa on Legends.
Of course.
Lesbian love triangle.
But Sarah and Nyssa, yeah, I was just like, finally, because I'm a Sarah and Nyssa shipper. Y'all can drag me all you want to. I am here for Sarah and Nyssa. Mm-hmm. Or Nyssa and Laurel, or Nyssa and anybody, really. Let's just be honest. Nyssa and Thea. Nyssa and Dina. I don't care. I don't care. As long as Nyssa's in the mix somewhere, it'll work. But yeah, it was good to see Sarah. They didn't forget she actually belongs to this show.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no Ray Palmer. Oh, he was in the crossover. I guess.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking about that actually too. Uh-oh. Guess
unless he was just like,
3665.
no, I'm done soon. Yeah, that's fine. Is the connect? Yeah. Are we still on? Yes.
Hashtag inside joke.
Kid Phil, cool joke.
Oh, and poor David Ramsey thinks they're actually going to bring Diggle again to live action, by the way. And I'm just like, no, honey. In the comic books, yes, but not live action. We'll never see another Diggle. Don't you worry. You're going to be the only Diggle in live action.
I mean, wouldn't you rather have it that way that, you're the only one? And again, he's not done. Did I see somewhere that he might show up for 2 seconds on Flash next week or something? Or
probably. I mean, that he does do the crossovers a lot with Flash, so it's good to see him and Lila, still together.
I mean, if they're still with Argus, he has a built-in thing for showing up. And again, if he uses what's in that box. Yeah. Well, if he has that box now.
Little do people know, Flash and Green Lantern were actually pretty good friends. Well, not that version, but you know, one of the Flashes and one of the Green Lanterns were really good friends.
Oh my lord!
He actually got mad at Green Arrow when he came back, though. Yeah. He's like, "What'd you do to him? You turned him into a hippie."
What they did with Barry. I like what they did with Barry and Jefferson, but I would love a Barry and Diggle, you know, braving the bold.
Yes. I want all of the things for everybody in this universe. Like, I'm still kind of excited about the universe, but really I'm probably just going to be watching and waiting for everything to be done in whatever service it ends up on, because I guess they're done with Netflix after this season. They might be taking everything off.
And I like that Justice League they gave us at the end of Crisis, but do we really need 2 Kryptonians? Pick one Kryptonian and give that other chair to Diggle Green Lantern.
Or Wonder Woman or somebody. You don't even know, Phil. Well, I'm so bitter. Amazon has been the script for the pilot for Amazon has been floating around for literally like years. And I say Wonder Woman needs a new TV show. It shouldn't have been Supergirl. It should have been Wonder Woman. I need Wonder Woman. I don't even care if it's Donna Troy. There, I said it.
Well, how much? Well, if that happens, I bet you it happens sometime after Wonder Woman 84 comes out.
Yes, after we wipe the slate clean of all the DCEU, even the stuff that was good.
Yeah. I bet that's the plan. Like, it's probably coming, but they're just waiting until after that movie.
Yeah,
but no, I
think it's time.
Down for Donna Troy.
Yeah, I think it's time for the young.
Although,
do you know what's up? Supergirl ain't getting it for me. It is not scratching my feminist vibe. It is actually tries to be so feminist that it turns around into the corner of anti-feminism. I can't with Supergirl some days. I really can't. It's like, oh, if you would have just, it's like Family Guy. If you would have just stopped right there, it would have been perfect. But you went on about 3 beats too long. Just saying. Sorry, Ty. Anyway, though, it could have been worse. That's pretty much my philosophy for Arrow for the last 3 seasons.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
they didn't do anything too embarrassing.
Hey, there was more good than bad this season. You gotta admit that.
Absolutely. I told you it's in the top 4.
Yes. But you said you didn't cry last night, but what about our favorite Russian showed up at the funeral?
That made me happy.
Yes. You knew it was gonna happen.
I wasn't too sure, honestly. I was like, are they gonna forget about him? Is he still on the payroll somewhere?
Oh, please, if Talia and Nissa were at his funeral, I'm like, to
be fair though, that I knew at least Nissa was going to show up. Didn't know about the other one, but I knew Nissa was going to show up.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, if Talia's there, yeah, got it. I was just waiting for Talia to drop a line about her kid. I was like, I was waiting for it.
I'm glad that they showed restraint. Between us hands, I don't even think they know that comic book reference. They're not the biggest comic book saying.
Oh my lord. They could do that now. They could have her show up on Batwoman and be like, "This is Bruce Wayne's son,"
or daughter. It'll be daughter.
Oh no!
Her name will be Dahlia. Get it, Dahlia?
Damia.
No, it'll be Dahlia because Talia and Damien put together. Dahlia. Oh my God! If they steal that from me, you heard it here first, people.
That's right.
You at them. Said Lilith Hellfire came up with it first. At them.
January 29th, 2020.
Now I gotta go write that fanfic. Thanks, Philip.
So much.
And the funeral was kind of I was expecting more, the death of Superman kind of funeral, to be honest. I'm glad they didn't go that route.
That's true. Because
I mean,
everyone knew who he was, and he saved the world. Yeah.
I really love the gravestone too. It's very, almost like kind of Buffy-esque a little bit.
Yeah. And
so I totally dug that too.
And what about the statue before that?
You know how I feel about statues in this universe. I don't like them. I hope somebody blows that up in the future. Let's just be honest. I hope when that statue gets blown up. Please.
How dare you?
Terrible statue. What's that, made of chocolate? Like, what? We need better statue people.
At least they gave Quentin a chance. They did give his little eulogy.
Yeah. Paul Blackthorne, he's going to be missed. Maybe we can get a reboot to one of his TV shows or something. He have a TV show. But of course, it's NBC. They cancel everything. Hashtag still bitter about Constantine.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
It was so good to see everybody back, though. It did give me warm and fuzzies, but just a few things they could have done that would have really probably made the waterworks. Felicity had to show up. She had to do it.
It's the last episode, and you had to have that scene of her, going to the afterlife.
Or he could have changed so much, and she actually ended up in the bad place where she belongs.
How dare you? But yeah,
Felicity was the villain the whole time, and we never addressed it. But it's fine. It's fine.
They even gave out that shout out to I wanted to be in the first place I saw you. Then we should be 7 floors down in IT. No. There's this time I came back from the island when I was supposed to be dead.
Boo! Biggest retcon of the series, by the way. Thank you for bringing that up, Philip. Thank you.
I know.
On our special night. How dare you? How dare you?
They didn't mention that in the retrospective or the episode. Yeah, he let him leaving that island and stuff. It's just like.
I mean, no, I knew that in my head. Like, there was clues and stuff, but the way that they executed it, it was kind of messed up. And it was a little too late by the time they had done that. And it's like, but for the first 2 seasons, we were kind of looking at that picture of Laurel. I'm just saying. It all comes back to Laurel, and the disrespect of Katie Cassidy is what the downfall of this show was. Don't you at me, you Lassiters, don't do it. But no, and take that out of the equation, and it's perfect. Honestly, if I could just be the bigger person.
I mean, they said in that retrospective, it's like, yeah, Emily was only supposed to be there for an episode, but I guess they said the chemistry was just between her and Steven was, they said you saw a different side of Steven, he came out and.
I got a kid sister vibe, but the minute I saw where that was going, back when me and Kelly were talking about this, I was like, I do not want this to happen. He needs to be with Sarah. Him and Sarah deserve each other, as far as I'm concerned. Y'all know. If you're real fans, you know. If you're real fans, you know.
Oh, I mean, yeah, he was cheating on Laurel with her sister, but yeah, the sister went along with
and
it
everybody else. Let's just be clear. Pre-Island Oliver is kind of a douchebag. Post-Island Oliver, kind of still a douchebag, but he tries to save the city and stuff. And honestly, did he ever, besides the 20 years of crime freeness, did he ever actually save the city? No, he failed every single season, kind of like the Flash, always blowing stuff up, making things worse.
It's modern superheroes. You got to have collateral damage. Oh, he stopped Ra's al Ghul at the end of season 3.
Did he though?
He locked up Death. Oh, and he stopped Death.
And then he let him go.
Collateral damage. But
I'm just saying, somebody kills my mama, you're gonna stay locked up. I don't care how bad I need your help.
Well,
you're gonna stay locked up.
Well, they retcon that.
Mirakuru or no Mirakuru, you staying locked up.
They retcon that.
I know. It's still stupid.
Oh, you know what I did? You know what I did like? The flashbacks this episode, they kind of explain why he dropped the book, the list in the book and all that.
Yeah. It's like, oh, now you think of it 6 seasons later. It's fine. But then because they bring it up with Amiko, so it's kind of like weird. Amiko's alive too now, and I'm just like, did we really have to do that? Like, I mean, you gave me Thea and Roy a happy ending, so I guess I'm gonna let Amiko slide, but we didn't even know her. I'm just saying. She didn't even go here.
I know, but give her a second chance. They, get it right. And she was family.
And she's gonna be the villain. It's not baby Sarah. He always messes up. Let's be honest. I figured it out for you. You're welcome.
And don't you people dare make the villain be Thea. Come on.
Thea will finally use that sword if Amiko comes for her. I'm just saying. She'll finally use the sword that was on her suit the whole time that she never used. I waited and it never happened.
Hit him with the flat of the sword. On that note, yeah.
That's not how you use a sword or a bow and arrow. It's not a melee. It's a long distance weapon. Oh my God! Why are you remaking me live the worst parts of the bad seasons? Why?
Gotta put your hips in there, Diggle.
So the best thing about Arrow is that they gave me Constantine on Legends. There, I said it. I'm joking. I'm joking. But it is kind of high up on the list.
Come on. You want to cry. It's the end of the journey. It's what started us together. Come on.
I know, but it's not like we're ending. It's just Arrow ending. We have a whole big universe now. And we'll talk about Legends. The only show that matters now.
How dare you
come board with Legends, or you're going to get left behind.
How dare you disrespect the Flash?
Flash needs to go.
How do you know?
Flash needs to go. It's time, homie.
Flash hasn't even been back yet since Crisis. Who knows what changes are over there?
Well, he's over there making love, sweet love to the timeline. So you're right. There's no telling what has happened. He's like, you know what? I didn't like that. Let me just fix a little bit. Let me just get through here and fix a little bit. Sweet love to the timeline. Hopefully we get the.
What if you can't make sweet love to the timeline?
Oh, it's gonna take.
Oh yeah.
A season. It's gonna take about a half a season. He'll be back to make a sweet love to the timeline.
It'd be awesome if Oliver changed something, and in one of these episodes we just see Eobard come running in and go, "What did you do?" And Barry could be like, "This time it wasn't me.
It wasn't me." That's gonna happen. Damn pesky time remnants. Or whatever our excuse is now.
This cross. I know. I was so surprised we didn't get even a glimpse at Eobard.
We didn't have time for that drama, okay? We didn't have time for that lovers quarrel. It's something going on behind the scenes between those two. I'm just saying.
Who?
Barry and Eobard. It is more than a villain rivalry. It is something deeper than that, okay? To the point where he's a sausage fest. Better than clams, just saying. Well, for some, for me personally, don't you do it.
What?
You know it, but you're. This podcast is rated PG-13 because Philip has disturbing drops.
Gobble gobble.
So I'm going to give the season overall a A-. I'm going to give the series finale a B+. And I'm going to give the series overall a C+. Because it's 4 seasons that are damn near unwatchable.
How dare you?
The other 4 seasons are amazing. Seasons 1, 2, 5, and 8 are amazing. And maybe there's a little bit of 3. Maybe there's like 4 or so episodes, but you know.
This season, an A. The finale, A+. Fight me, nerd. And the series overall, I'd say B. B-.
You're such a softie. I love it.
Fight me, nerd.
Fight me, nerd.
Is honestly, I just went.
Oh,
what?
Is the professor hovering?
The professor?
In the room? Charles Esser.
He's gonna yell
Just
at
in
you for
time
making
for us
him
to wrap it up.
He's gonna yell at you for making him watch it when there's only like a 2-second Easter egg.
Of the I know. Hey, they mentioned John Byrne a few times.
He's the bad. Make anybody the bad guy. You should have said Bendis. Just saying.
Oh,
Rogozar. That's who should have stolen William. They're like, what kind of name is that? Nobody knows, but it's provocative. It gets the people going.
Leviathan.
Well, Supergirl did.
No one knows what it means. It's nice. It gets the people going.
So crossovers.
But yeah.
All right, are we done?
Yeah, I just have to say I'm kind of happy that it's over. I think that, anymore and they wouldn't have known what to do with themselves. I really felt like they did feel kind of lost after season 5. They kind of found their footing again, but
yeah,
it's kind of like Supernatural. It's like, bro, y'all could have ended a couple of times ago. Nobody wants that.
I think a
one of
downfall
their
is like
shows.
we had too many team members, maybe.
Yeah. Oh my God, am I an OTA person?
They didn't know where to...
I'm an OTA person. Oh no!
Yeah.
I'm terrible.
That's right, you are.
But my OTA is Oliver. It's Team Island.
Oliver and Diggle in that.
No.
In that basement.
Oliver and Slade, or Oliver and Yao Fei.
And Shadow, yeah.
Yes. That's my OTA. My heart is.
I thought you were going to say Oliver and Diggle in that basement with that laptop or that desktop.
I mean, that too. That didn't last long enough for me.
Yeah.
So hit the music, play us out.
Well, we got so many people, you had to make that headquarters bigger.
On that note.
That's right. All right, everyone. So, yes, we will be, going forward, we're going to be doing a lot more Batman stuff. We'll do some Arrowverse. Good night, Charlie Esser. Yeah,
premieres and finales and big crossovers.
Finales.
But mostly Legends, like I said. Get on board.
Maybe when Diggle premieres as Green Lantern, wherever it is. And again, we have Capes and Lunatics, so it's like, again. and hey, if you have thoughts, Arrowverse thoughts, even if we're not covering it that week, we can read it on Capes and Lunatics. So email us any and all Arrowverse thoughts and feelings and rants to capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And go follow Legends of the Arrowverse and all of the social Capes and Lunatics social media accounts, all in one convenient package. Linktree, that's linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. Shut up. And support the sponsors. And there's Charlie. Tweaked Audio, Hunt to Killer, the book, now in digital and paperback. And you go on Amazon to buy this, use the Southgate Media Group link. Send some money to the company because it costs money to bring you such fine products as Legends of the Arrowverse. All right. So while Grandpa's watching us, Lilith Hellfire, where can people find you?
Well, if you nerds feel offended by anything that I've said, some of you probably do, feel free to at me at Lilith Hellfire on Twitter and at Lilith Hellfire69 on Instagram. Duh. Hello, Megan.
I don't know how when we'll get back to this drop, but
Even a Mel can get it.
that's right. Why can Stephen Amell get it?
I am Green Arrow.
I was gonna say because it was. I really thought you were gonna do that, Drew.
No, but now I have to, I think.
Because it was, bitches.
That's what's a little face. Anyway,
We are the worst.
thank you for everyone who's.
Oh, and read Phil's blog.
Oh, what on Arrow?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Capes and Lunatics blog going up like was it Sunday? I don't know. Go check it out on the Capes and Lunatics Facebook, Twitter. There's links, or on southgatemediagroup.com.
You know what? Keep the music.
Yeah, it's still the Arrowverse. Remember where you come from, kids.
Well, plus Mikey Flash did
Okay.
a really good job. I really do like it.
That's right. And of course, I'm still gonna say whenever we do these, come back again. Don't feel that us, this city, or this podcast.
Or the multiverse that's
OTA.
rebirthing itself.